asked the fine folks at Creative Artists Agency to send me books to adapt, and this was the first book they sent. I read it and fell in love with it, Jonathan Evison's book. But of course you can't buy the first one. So I read 20 more and then went back and bought the first one. So I said to CAA, of all the books you sent me, I would like to buy the one where a guy kills his child by mistake and takes care of a guy with muscular dystrophy. And there was just silence on the other end of the phone for a little bit, but I said, I think we can do something lovely with this. We got the book, and I just thought, this will never be a movie. It's just not commercial enough, but I think I can do something here that will make this funny and inspirational. So I just focused on the script, I wrote the script, and as I was writing it, I just thought, this is Paul Rudd. This is perfect for him. I reached out to Paul directly. Paul came on first, and he read the script and thankfully liked it. And then once you have Paul Rudd, you have a movie. Aline Kashishian, who is Paul Rudd's manager, called me up and said, I know someone perfect for the part of Dot. And I said, great, who is it? She goes, I'm not going to tell you. I just want you to meet with her. All I can tell you is that she's got 15 other movie offers. Yours is the only movie she wants to do, and she's very famous. So I said, okay. And I set the meeting. I did not try to figure out who it was because I wanted the full experience. And 11 a.m., I opened the door, and there was Selena Gomez. I was surprised. I didn't think of Selena this way necessarily, but we talked for a couple of hours, and I was very impressed with her right away. She's very thoughtful, very smart, very hardworking, and I think she relates to this character on a visceral level. And she's lovely in the movie. She's fantastic. He's so fantastic in this movie. I think he's a big story. He, like Paul, understands instinctively that you can't push on this material. You have to play everything very real. You can't push for laughs, you can't push for emotion. Paul is great at that and was a huge help to me, by the way, not just on camera but off. He was this great barometer for me. He and I have a very similar sensibility, and anytime things would veer in a certain way, I had another person there to kind of look at. And Craig just naturally very understated, and I think his performance in the movie is just brilliant. I'm very, very happy and very proud of my association with Dave Letterman and that show. Parts of that experience and that job that are so special to me, being the head writer of that show for 4 years and the executive producer for many more years, it's an untradeable experience. But that is done.